All right, man. You ready to get into tonight? By the way, you're not playing our normal theme song for this episode. You are going to be playing in the criminal justice system. Sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as Special Victims Unit. These are their stories. What the hell did I just watch?
Exactly what you introed.
This is not Smallville. I don't know what this was. This entire episode could be thrown out. You and I have said a lot of times with these... But by the way, if you're even going to listen to this episode, you are a fucking psycho.
No. They're a fan, dude. Stop.
No.
Because that's where the 5 stars
I don't even want to do this. I'm not even going to play...
There's been quite a few that we don't want to do, but hey, we do them. Yeah, we got the TV 14.
I'd rather do Evan again. You know what? I miss Lana. Fuck this episode.
Wait.
Yes.
Did I just hear what I heard?
I really hope. This is not going to be a Lana bashing. Instead, this is a, I miss that. Because I don't know what this is.
This is the good old boy episode.
Sure.
The good old boy.
Sure.
The good old boy episode.
Everyone's a liar. Everybody just thinks they're better than one another.
It's ironic because no one's a good boy in the episode.
No. I don't like this episode.
It's like satire, right? This is what that is?
Whose idea was this?
I think... Do you remember when it said based on actual events when it started?
What? No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
What if it said that?
What? Okay.
Welcome to Smallville. Season 5, Episode 6, Exposed, based on actual events.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this at all.
You don't want to get exposed, right?
This episode, I had to watch twice. The first time, I just couldn't believe what I was watching.
Really? You watched this twice already?
I watched this twice already.
So we're on third.
We're on the third watch.
Ooh.
I want to watch Evan again. I want to watch Martha get sick again. I want to watch the worst episodes we've ever done instead of this. This may be my all-time hated episode.
It's pretty bad.
Nothing happens.
Wait. No, something does happen, Taylor. Stop.
No, it doesn't.
Something does happen.
I'm going to be sick if I think I know what it is.
You know what it is.
I'm going to be drinking a lot.
You already are.
I'm not happy.
All right, so as you always know, we are the two nerdy idiots. Two nerdy idiots. Said that weird.
Yeah.
That weird. We are the two nerdy idiots.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep saying it.
I don't even... You know what? Just keep going.
TNI.
I'd rather listen to your voice than watch this episode.
Welcome to the TNI show. Somebody Save Me podcast. We're here again on Exposed. Coming off of Thirst, which was so good last week.
So Aqua was their highest rated. And then we had Thirst, which I didn't like. But it was their Halloween episode, so you kind of can expect a little bad fun. Now, this week, the show's supposed to go up.
No.
This week...
When do we ever go up on an episode 6?
They went so far down that this is Bound Part 2 / Club Zero Part 2 / what the hell is Clark doing the whole time? What is Clark doing in this episode?
It's all taking place in the early hours of like 3 to 5 in the morning.
I don't know what anybody is doing. And you know what?
Hey, Uncle Jack. Who?
Yeah, by the way, the person that I've looked up to my entire life. Who's that guy?
This is basically your dad's brother.
What?
And we never heard... And he's the senator.
God, I don't even
Actually, you know what's crazy? is that last episode, Carrie Fisher, when she's talking with Chloe at the beginning, she actually does mention, no, why don't you go work on like a Senator Jennings story for me? Get that going.
Oh man, what continuation!
Dude, crazy.
What like, great writing!
It's what they did, bro. They went layup, alley-oop, swish, dude.
Man,
right here.
That
exposed. Exposed.
You know what that sounds like? Zack Snyder. That sounds like just such wonderful storytelling that I'm in disbelief by the connection of the two. Who would have thought that the two guest stars that are worthless would know each other's names? I don't like Jennings. I don't like John.
Yeah, we got a new senator.
I'm sorry.
I'm a new family member, apparently. He's in here, and he's like, just, hey, what's up? Time to chill, right? We're going to be some bros. Get in my car. I want to drive.
Yeah, you want to see me Tokyo Drift everywhere? Can't wait to get into Tokyo drifting on each other.
Lex is making moves. Making big moves.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I can't wait to get to the very end with Clark and Lex's conversation.
I can't wait to the very, very end with Clark and Lois's conversation.
Yeah, you can have that all day long.
It's so beautiful.
What?
It's so cute.
It's not that cute. Okay, a little bit.
Okay, dude, when we watch it again.
But it's only like a certain moment.
Yeah.
It's only a certain moment between them when it's like Tom Welling. I don't know if it doesn't seem like he's acting when he does it. It's like it's like a little smirk. Like I was kind of into it. All right, but either way, you know what? This episode is nonsense, and I'm sure, just loved it, or people out there remember it because it's the stripping episode, right?
Oh,
is this a well-known thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'd say so.
So this episode was only designed. By the way, it's not even that great of the stripping scene. Like the stripping scene's not even that great for me.
Oh, it's not.
Her getting out of the water and Aqua was better.
Yeah, don't you mean her diving backwards?
No, I'm not going with the backflip there. I'm not gonna choose that.
All right. Well, we've gone enough into it. Just know Lana's not here this episode. Hallelujah, but kind of
No, don't tell them why. We have to get to it. 'Cause you have to tell me I'm right.
Right. But yeah, Kristen is not in this episode. This is actually the very first episode she's not in.
Yes, so now the only two characters left is Lex and Clark that have been in every single episode together.
That's crazy. And then, third episode, we have no Martha.
Where is she?
Lionel.
Yeah, where's Lionel?
Because where's Lionel? I think he's been gone the last 3 episodes.
What is there, like a coffee convention Martha has to travel to?
No, she's his assistant again.
Is she really his assistant again?
Secretly. Not that kind of assistant.
I was like, was there a deleted scene you didn't tell me about? Is that what the companion said?
No, I'll tell you what that says.
I would have rather... Okay, wait. I don't want to know what the companion said. There's no fun facts for this.
It's something that could have been in the show.
See, every single time I'm thinking about this episode, I bring myself down here. I'm trying to bring myself up when we're talking about other things.
Trying to bring yourself up with a nice cold curse.
I just need something in my life at this point because everything just tastes like urine.
Well, look, we're about to get ourselves exposed here. Indecent exposure about to happen here in the living room. Happen right here.
Put your pants on.
Yeah, put your pants on. Please. We're going to start it. Exposed. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, by the way, I'm not going to pause at all. You can pause the entire time.
All right, cool. Sounds good. So we have, we open up to the Daily Planet. We got our interior. Like I said, this is going to be the most common room. We got Chloe. She doing work in the... What, you think this is late already? Were you assuming that?
Yeah, I was automatically assuming that whenever you are the Wookiee at the Daily Planet and you are starting your first year after a decade-long career at the Torch, you're then having to then pay your dues, is what we found out she has to do.
Obituaries.
She's working the graveyard shift. She's now wanting to report and find that story that's then going to set her on the map. The only problem is she has a distraction.
No, she doesn't.
Okay. Who's playing video games in the background?
Yeah, but it's not distracting her. She willingly rolled back there to hang out with her.
Yeah, because she's a distraction. If she wasn't there, then she wouldn't be rolling backwards to hang out with her.
Look, dude, you don't want to talk about the person who called in to say, hey, can I put my dog's death in the newspaper?
I'm not doing that. See, this is what I mean. I'm not doing this.
Chloe said, we don't do dog obituaries. Sorry. Weirdo. Click. Get owned. And then Lois is like, die.
And then Chloe comes over to her saying, oh my God, Lois, that's so great that you're here. But seriously, why are you here? This is kind of weird. You're hanging out with me while I'm working.
Dude.
Oh, I just thought I want to pay my dues right now because, I'm moving out of the Kent's house and I'm going to need your help moving out. Tee-hee-hee. Oh, please. What do you mean you're moving out of the Kent house? Well, now that Lana's staying with you, they decided to give me the Talon. So now, what? Wait.
So Lana is at Chloe's?
What?
Also,
no.
Chloe promised her a girls' night out, dude.
So you did tell us that, though, last episode, that Lana was staying at Chloe's because I believe that's what the companion
left.
Yeah, the roommate was gone now. I said that was a big bunch of nonsense. Now, we were questioning if she was actually a student at the school or not. But what we do have is now with Chloe and Lana supposedly being roommates because they both go to that school, Lois then gets Lana's place?
Yeah, because Lana's really trying to be cool with her.
So she is the one that gave and allowed the sublease to Lois.
I would assume. I don't think Lois would be like, yeah, I'm just going to take your place.
I mean, anybody would take your place. Isn't it free? She doesn't pay rent, right?
Well, she's not cool with Lex. So I think it's Lana giving it to her. And she probably even told Lex maybe that, hey, I'm just going to have Lois sublease it.
What does Lois pay? Like $100?
Dude, Lana's not paying anything. So I wouldn't expect Lois to pay anything either.
See, that's what I mean. So Lex wouldn't charge her then.
It's also 1 a.m. right now.
Yeah, I don't know what they are doing here except Lois then playing the video games.
PlayStation 1.
Oh, yeah. By the way, it's like Deep Sea 2 or something.
Oh, it's called Crimson Sea 2. Never heard of that game in my life.
I've never heard of that game.
Apparently, it was a PlayStation exclusive.
Does that mean that it's like a really expensive game?
Might be.
I feel like that does mean that, right? But it didn't continue.
Well, it just means that it was only on PlayStation.
I know. Is this the game that they really chose?
Yeah.
Why didn't they choose something else? Why didn't they choose like a superhero game?
Why do that?
I don't know.
Why would we do that?
Why do anything in this episode, Joseph?
Look, dude, she's saying die. But she's also, they're cracking jokes. Oh, Lois, how are you going to live without Clark? Oh, no. It's like, trust me, I'm excited to just get rid of him. It's like, but you're at his house. Like,
yeah, you're sure gonna miss him. Tee-hee-hee. All of a sudden, they get a phone call, and Chloe then walks over to the phone. Daily Planet, this is Chloe Sullivan. How can I help you? I need a reporter to meet me. Who is this? I want to talk to a reporter. Okay, talk to me now. You have to sit still and fast before he finds me. Why don't you just tell me your name right now?
7th and Edgemont.
Please hurry. Hangs up. Chloe doesn't get anything out of this person. Why did this person call and do this? Because here's the other thing.
There's 911.
How long would it take Chloe and Lois to get their bags, to get their coats, to then get into the car, to then drive over to this place and know exactly where this person is? What do you think? 20 minutes? Even if they were like a few blocks away, I would say like 20 minutes perhaps. Wouldn't she be able to just be like on the phone the whole time, like telling them her whole story? But instead, I'm supposed to believe she hung out in the phone booth until they got there?
You mean to tell me she bailed out at work at the Daily Planet and left to go help this random person after hearing that?
Oh, are you kidding me?
If I was at work and I heard that on the phone, and that's clearly not my job to go over there and rescue a civilian, I'm not doing that.
This is absolutely insane. Why are you doing this? You're making me pause. Chloe Sullivan, decade retired at the Torch, first year at the Daily Planet,
This
rookie
logical.
now.
It's not logical.
Chloe would want to be able to find any story that she can't. So when you get a mystery phone call such as that, you can't just let it go. You have to be able to find the scoop.
It's only because she said, I need a reporter.
All I know is Chloe is here. She's ready for that big story. Oh yeah? I don't think we should be here. This is a bad part of town. Well, you know what? I have to be able to do something. I mean, come on, this is my career. I have to take a chance. All of a sudden, the stripper comes out of the phone booth.
Look at all that steam everywhere coming out of the streets. Even the phone booth over there.
Where's it coming from?
Look at that. Did you see that?
Yeah, look at the steam.
Why is so much on the phone booth?
Yeah,
Also,
because she's a ghost.
so we get,
We got the Law and Order opening.
We
have a case now on our hands.
the girl in the red dress, and when she's running up to Chloe and Lois in the street, like, oh yeah, it's you, I need help, please. Crossing the street, all of a sudden a SUV comes out of nowhere and just rams her.
She's dead.
I didn't know whether that looked really fucked up or it was funny.
I put
It
in.
looked crazy.
I put in the notes. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely. This is exactly how a Law and Order SVU episode is opened before.
She looked like how Lana did when they pushed her down the stairs.
Or with the horse.
No, down the stairs.
Yeah, but
Because she was like a pretzel, and that girl looked like a pretzel after that.
oh, you mean by Buffy? You know what? I miss
Buffy Sanders.
I miss Buffy after watching this.
I miss Carrie Fisher.
I'm gonna bitch a lot this episode. People
Dude.
better buckle in. I'm in that mood.
Oh yeah, you've had a rough night, dude.
You know what? This episode though has just pissed me off. All right.
Well, you honestly did it to yourself. You watched it twice.
Yeah, but I thought maybe I was missing some good parts. Because why are we going to have such a great guest star if we're going to make it... Again, this is crazy where we start out with a murder of a woman who called essentially Detective Benson and said, hey, someone's after me. Come help me. Detective Benson showing up, and guess what? Hit by the car. Now we got to solve the case. What we are opening now up to on the next scene is John and Clark fixing the tractor for how long now?
I don't know, but like...
It's always broken.
Yeah, it never works.
Never works.
It's a pipe dream.
Never works.
But...
You're going to have to explain this now.
What do you mean?
Here you go. You guys tell everyone I was right. And then you got to tell them why I was right when he explains this.
Oh, okay, here we go. So John talks about, Clark, how long do I have you until you go back to Metropolis? Because he's helping him out with chores, I guess. And so Clark's like, well, Lana's gone for the weekend. I lost out to a comet at her astronomy class at the Lincoln Observatory.
So she was the one taking astronomy, and that's why she was going to Met You, because they have some of the best astronomy classes. You know who doesn't? Central fucking Kansas.
This is
trash.
This is crazy because...
Did you ever take a weekend long trip at college? Did you ever do that?
The thing is, man, is that when we talked about her getting accepted into art school,
yeah,
and we never saw a lick of art, she stole it.
Yes.
And then this whole time, where now it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Met U and I'm gonna take astronomy.
Yeah.
Because I've always loved that. She's stealing someone's vibe. I don't know who's... I think, honestly, she was inspired by art with Clark shit. Because of the caves and all that. He was always drawing. And then, now she copies him because he was always addicted to his telescope, has pictures of space all around his fucking farm.
How did she get accepted into Met U?
Did she even apply?
We saw an acceptance letter with art school. You know what we didn't see with Met U? An acceptance letter.
Yeah, we just took her word for it.
Because she said that she had late registration. So this is what we're now supposed to believe, though, is that Lana had this emotional distress. And by the way, this is even me trying to pick on her or anything. This is truly, she had that emotional state of mind after the aliens came down and attacked. That made her then research astronomy enough where she then wanted to go to METU, apply to them late in order for her to get her degree in astronomy. Because she became so interested thanks to the aliens, and now she got accepted into METU immediately, and that's what she's able to take.
She's out of her mind.
I don't understand how she had the grades. Can anybody get into METU?
Apparently.
I don't.
Dude, but look here. The thing is,
Did you ever take a weekend class? You ever take a class that took a field trip for a whole weekend?
Look, you're stressing too much about it because honestly, she didn't even apply. She's not a student there.
Okay, so you're...
Because, gone for the weekend.
Gone for the weekend. You ever take a class like that?
And then John's even like, okay, well, what about Chloe or Lois? Clark's like, well, Chloe's taken... She's got Daily Planet shit. And then Lois, I hate her. So why would I hang out with
her? Well, son, get out. Oh, but before John could say that, they hear an engine revving around that corner.
Look here. I thought this was the funniest thing because, yeah, he's like, sorry about, like, all this. But, the engine revs, like you said. And he's like, hold this. Tells him to hold the wrench. Why does he tell him to hold the wrench? And then what does Clark do? I'm pretty sure he grabs it, and then he just throws it on the ground. And then goes over there. Because he doesn't have it in his hand.
Yeah.
So why did John do that? Why is he such a dick? Hold this. Toss it to the ground.
Joseph, whenever he then pulls into the driveway, Clark is about to step up and do something. But John holds him back. And then the guy comes and Tokyo drifts in front of them. And John says... We still had 6 inches in between us.
You could have gone further, man.
Pussy.
Yeah.
What up, bro?
Oh, my God. Now we get to the best part of the episode, am I right?
Happy FF!
It's just some good old boys, dude. This is the good old boy episode.
Dude.
The good old boy. We got Tom Wopat, whatever you want to call his name.
Is it Wopin, Mopin?
It's Wopat. Like
Wopat?
W-O-P-A-T.
Okay.
Tom.
Wopin.
Call him Tom.
But
anyways, if people really know, I mean, I never grew up watching this show. It's a little bit older than my time. But this is the Dukes of Hazzard episode, clearly, because we have not only John Schneider, who is obviously famously known as Bo Duke in the old Dukes of Hazzard show. We got Tom Wopat back here, the famous Luke Duke, the other Bo cousin, or Duke cousin. But yeah, he pulls up. He has the General Lee, pretty much. It's just not orange.
What happened to Uncle Jack, dude?
Yeah, because Clark's like Senator Jennings. He's like, come on, man. Like, how long have we known each other? You call me Uncle Jack, man. You're right. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, come on, especially whenever you win a state football championship because you got yourself one of these rings, boy. Now get in there and give me a hug.
This is like Varsity Blues mixed with Dukes of Hazzard right now.
You know, Clark, I don't suppose anybody pushed you to follow in his footsteps. Hey, now, don't even look at me like that. You were the one underneath the football game bleachers making out with the sheriff's daughters. What?
So we're talking about... Are we talking about Dukes of Hazzard episode?
Not at the same time, but I fingered both.
Yeah, only anal. You know how I was. I didn't like them jimmies. But let's talk about this real quick. Not just that. Actually, I feel like it's kind of a cool fact because I had no idea. You've seen Django a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know when they first go to that town and he kills the sheriff in front of everyone,
Yeah.
and then he's like, now get the marshal.
Yes.
The marshal is him. It's Tom Wopat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No clue.
Okay.
And when I was thinking about it, I was like,
it is
that
him.
is him. He just
Yeah.
put a nice little mustache on him. But yeah, I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. That means Tarantino obviously loved that guy.
Hat off the table.
But yeah, real bro time right now. We have Uncle Jack, who's happens to be the senator. And then...
Well, are you here, Jack? Especially during a re-election race right now. You know, I just wanted to clear my mind for exactly that, John. Plus, I need to get in with the farmers, and I know you're popular. No, he's not. That's a lie. Everyone hates John.
No, everyone knows the Kents, dude.
Yeah.
Do they hate John, though?
Do they like John?
They don't have to like him.
Is he in with the farmers?
I think he is, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think he has a right to kind of be a dick, because it seems like the Kents do be supplying people.
Yeah, they are also the one who sell the cream corn factory to the Luthors.
Yo, that's maybe just why they're a little hesitant on being friends with them, you know?
Nobody should be friends with the Kents.
Like, if you be a friend, then you're more likely to get your factory sold.
Exactly. Nobody would trust John.
No, they'd be okay.
They...
Because he's for the farmers.
Yeah, until we find out who...
I know you got a lot of pull in there, in that union, John. Also, he says he came to, like, relax, but then not relax, because he's still working.
Yeah, and we find out why
He literally pulls out signs.
Yeah. Hey, Clark, set this up for me.
Hey, tell your boy to fetch. That's so funny.
But don't worry, John. You know what? This race is going to be a lot tougher than last. Well, oh, why is that?
Oh, man.
Because I'm running against Lex Luthor. What?
Clark's face in the back was so funny, because he's like...
Gulp!
He's like... My Lex? Because he looks like he's lost as he's saying that. That's another thing that pissed me off this episode. Clark and Lex, dude.
No, Joseph, it's so cool. That's what you tell me all the time, right? It's so great.
Yep. That is what I say.
All right, let's go, Detective Benson.
We're going to DP.
Olivia Benson, she is now at the Daily Planet.
Wait, I'm sorry. Real quick. Can we just, like, start calling the Daily Planet DP? That's so great.
No, I'm always going to call it Daily Planet.
DP.
You can't... Okay, I'll know what DP stands for, though.
Sweet.
Okay, so yes, if I start using... It's not on purpose.
Cool.
All right, they're at the DP.
Maggie Sawyer, detective. We've seen her before.
No, Olivia Benson. So Olivia Benson now is here.
Maggie Sawyer, bro.
I'm not using that name.
Maggie.
I'm not doing it.
Hey, Mags.
Benson is now asking the girls, Lois and Chloe, about exactly what happened, but she's also now talking her shit, saying, so you don't have a name. You don't have an ID. You don't know who she was with. You don't even know what car they were driving. So, way to be a great reporter. You kind of suck. Benson running her mouth. She then tries to walk away, and that's when Lois decides to say, well, you know what? Sounds like you're going to file it underneath the rug, bitch. And now Benson turns around and says, what'd you just say? This is a big city. Bad things happen to a pretty young girl all the time. This Benson is evil. And now she is continuing, in that part of town. It's not a mystery what went down there. A couple of handies, maybe a blowy. You don't think it was weird that she was wearing $500 Jimmy Choos? And that's when Benson realized, I don't have $500.
Yo, Taylor just went off right now. That was crazy. That was like shot for shot, bar for bar, the entire scene. And then Chloe's begging, like, oh, please, please, Detective Sawyer, can I please have this story? It's really going to mean a lot.
Yes, because she needs to be able to have that big story in order to get herself out of this ground
please,
level.
Detective Sawyer.
She's really important to me. I really want to know about her.
I knew her so well.
I'm not going to want to see her family, though. Don't tell me who her family is. Like, that's when things get weird. I just want to be able to report about her.
I want to touch her body.
Is she still warm?
Please don't tell me you froze her yet.
Oh, man, if they went to the morgue, this would have been perfect.
Okay, but yeah, so she's way more than a statistic to me. We have to find out who did this. The detective's like, okay, honestly, I'll give it up for y'all, for your spirit. But it's like, look, these type of stories, they always just lead to dead ends. Just let me do my job. You do yours, which is obituaries.
Which, by the way, I also said that you were shit at your job, too. So I'm just going to walk away while also throwing out that subtle burn. Now, as she walks away, Lois and Chloe walk back into the office.
Yeah, and why is Lois just allowed to roam here? Why is she just allowed? She doesn't work here.
Bring your cousin work day.
No, it's not. She looks like the most underdressed person in here. She'd be so obvious.
But also, I actually would imagine that a lower level place like the Daily Planet, I don't think there would be a supervisor really watching. And the reason why it's you're at ground level, you want to prove yourself to be able to move up to the next level. So you have to do your own work. You have to find your own leads.
It's like the mailroom in Elf.
Exactly right. Pretty soon, you know what? Lois is already doing this. She's spiking the punch already.
Yeah, whose PlayStation was that?
Yeah, exactly. That was on a desk.
Yeah, whose was that? Oh, yeah, played on Jeff's. He never uses it. But yeah, no, they end up talking about, like, no, we got to do something. They end up finding out, what are they looking at? They look at what was by there, right?
Yeah.
To find the club, they find the club. It's called the Wingate.
Yeah, so what they were looking around in that general area, because it was the phone booth, Chloe traced the phone call back to it. And that's when she decided to look into the area, looking that there was only warehouses, except one little spot, and that was the Wingate Club.
Wingate Club. We are now entering into the Wingate scandal.
Club Zero.
Club Zero. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, so...
I don't think they're there to count inventory. Huh. All right. Well, let's go and see. Both ladies are about to go. Now let's go back to the Kent house while Jennings is telling stories about John just, showing the sheriff his ass.
Yeah, he ran out 4 sheriffs. And yeah, he told me we were just going to take a shortcut. And I was like, damn it, dude, you rock.
See, these are the signs I wish my dad would tell me about.
What?
This
Look,
sucks.
shut up, loser. Shut up, dweeb. Wow, these dad stories are really cool. You gotta tell me more, so I'll give it to him when he gives me a lecture next time.
You're not in high school anymore, Clark.
Why are you at the house, dude?
What are you doing?
Lana's gone for the weekend? Why are you not gone for the weekend?
Because when Lana's gone, I stay put.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the dog waiting at the door.
Yep.
He's the dog waiting at the door. Holy shit.
She turned him into the dog.
Maybe she got tired of being the dog at the door.
Yeah, because she was always waiting. Again, they're not having sex. So I'm still going on with that right now.
Think she's boning?
I don't know if she's boning, but I know she's acting out because she is not getting what she had before. Clark is going to be the dog because he knows that he can't do certain things and he can't explain it because they're still lying to each other. So Clark then has to pretty much lick her butt. He's got to do anything that she says, and he even has to ask a little closer to the hole.
Yeah, I like that. That was good. But yeah, so it's like Clark's really geeking out over here, and so yes, while their conversation keeps going, we get a knock at the door, and then John goes to it, and now we have
Olivia Benson.
Yeah, whatever. Maggie Sawyer, Metro PD. Can I come in? Yeah, of course.
Olivia Benson, Special Victims Unit. I'm here to see Jennings.
Okay. Senator, campaign headquarters said I could find you here. And everyone's like, all right, well, what can we do for you? And it's like, well, in a warehouse district last night, there was a hit and run on a lady. And then we went to her apartment, found this picture of you with her sitting on your lap. Okay.
Dude, you know,
this is awful. This is the dumbest thing you could ever say or do.
That's not me.
Never seen her before. This is a clear picture.
John,
a girl on your lap.
No, it gets even better, Joseph. John grabs the phone. He's like, let me see that here. Well, you know what? I've seen 10-year-olds Photoshop better than this.
Here we go with the Photoshop thing. They're really pressing that this season.
Aquaman pilot.
Oh, that's what they said.
That's what they said in the Aquaman pilot, where he said, because he was freeing dolphins. Sorry to bring that up. But yes, that was the same reaction John had. We thought it was stupid when Surfer AC said it. Now John, the grown-ass man, says it?
This guy got the trust of the union?
Yeah.
The farming union?
No. You know what? I think you got your facts wrong, Benson.
Yeah, John, you suck. No, you just think I suck.
That doesn't even look almost fake. That is a jacket that he is like wearing right now.
Yeah, and then John clear bro.
Oh my God! What are we gonna do now about this, Jennings?
Might as well just submit it. Like, nah, just like it exists. It doesn't matter if it's fake or not. It's gonna get out in the press. It's a negative. Like it's negative on me.
Damage is done. Well, you know what? John is now speaking. You know what, Jennings? I can't believe the mudslinging has already begun. And Clark is looking in the back going, whoa, wait, Dad. Whoa.
What do you mean by that?
Come on, Clark. You know that if Lex is entering any race, then he's not going to enter unless he knows he's going to win. Clark then looks. That's true. That's true.
All right. So now let me once again.
Where we go?
Barge into
I
Lex's mansion.
was going to say before we get to the barge.
Oh.
Clark, stop defending Lex. Stop defending him. Stop speaking up when somebody says something bad about him.
No, dude.
Like, he has proven time and time again that he's not a good person.
He's a great person.
You continuously speaking up doesn't make you look smart. Thought we had super brain back. Why aren't we using it? Let's go to Lex Mansion.
Dude. He barges in here, man.
Is it fucking true, Lex?
And he says, you've been MIA for weeks. Why can't I just get a hello? And he's like...
Dude, why can't you say hi?
Remember when they punched each other? And they said multiple times now that pretty much the friendship is over?
Hey, Lex, why didn't you tell me that you were entering the senator race? Do you always want to be a senator? Since when?
I'm not telling you shit because you don't want to be, like, friends.
Remember the barrier of our friendship that we set between us when we each punched each other?
Yeah.
But also...
He just looks at him like, yeah, I remember that.
All right, Lex, tell me about the photo.
I can't believe you destroy someone just to win a race.
Really? You really can't believe that, Clark? After everything? Really can't believe that now.
Why is he still defending him, bro?
What are we doing? Lex, you're bad.
You really did this, Lex?
No.
This isn't you.
Not my Lexi.
Lexi Poo. No. Lexi Poo, come on. Lex is like, dude.
It's a political race, not a political potluck. Grow up, kid.
If you think I had something to do with this, like, come on. It's like your competition was linked in the murder of a young girl that was just murdered. And it's like, it's a bit of a coincidence you running in the race right now. It's like, you honestly don't recognize anything in the photos? Like, the booth?
The only thing I recognize is the glitter on the booth and the panties underneath the table. You know what this club is? This is the Wingate Club, Clark.
Yeah, he smells the picture. He's like, yup, Wingate Club.
He scratches it first. And
Scratch and sniff. It's a scratch and sniff. Where would it be, on her hair?
No, it's on the booth.
Oh, only on the booth? Oh, where are they sitting?
Booth 6. It's my favorite.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, it's the Wingate Club. He's like, okay, well, Lex, sorry. Like, it's probably, maybe if it's not you, it's someone else. But it's like, you gotta help me. It's like, Clark, there's a reason this club's so private. It's underground.
They do anal on the floor.
Dude, things happen there that you don't want to know about that aren't really legal. So, what are they doing in there?
What are they doing in there?
Are you sure you want to get involved in this? What? Wait, he's not even of age yet. Like, I mean, he's 18, but it's like, really? Like, are we just going to be like, yeah, go for it, man. You could get yourself killed in there. Go for it.
Yeah, but also, Clark has been in a Club Zero before. Lex knows that Clark can handle himself. So that is why...
He also been in that wild coyote place.
Yeah, he destroyed Wild Coyote.
With a sleeveless shirt.
Yeah. By the
Alone.
way, I missed that. Also, that place should have been shut down after we found that body in the freezer.
That was a good time.
I don't know if that was good. Health department didn't like it.
And Clark... It's like, yeah, Lex is like, I don't know if I could do that, man. It's like, well, good friends would do that.
You remember being good friends?
Okay, dude.
All right. And then Lex says, all right, you know what, Clark? You're going to need something more than just your little farm ID in order to get in the door. Here you go. I got a secret card for you.
And it's a girl?
With tits.
It's a girl. It's just a girl with the W, the Watergate or Wingate scandal. And he says, stay out of trouble. So now Clark doesn't even say thanks, nothing. Just walks out, leaves. Now we're going to the city, bro. Now we're getting dirty. Get us out of the farm.
We're getting steamy.
Getting steamy, because there's nothing but steam in every city. And so now it's Lois and Chloe, kind of all done up, looking good. And
I am so upset that I didn't have Chloe in a scene. Like, I feel like this is outrageous that I did not. And
it's because Erica Durance had the guts.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Even Allison Mack said in The Companion, I couldn't have done that.
But it's not good.
It's so good.
You don't do anything. You and I would do more on the... Okay, sorry. Let's go now to the front door where the bouncer says, excuse me, ladies, how can I help you?
Yeah, that's not what he sounds like, dude.
All right, fine. What are you doing here, girls?
Private club. Yeah, you're not going to get in. Even they try to give the puppy eyes.
Oh, come on. I told my friend that I would take her out. This is the hottest place in town. I'm sorry, girls. Please leave. And then they start walking away. They then see two girls outside having a smoke break.
Look like dancers.
Yes.
Entertainers. I thought, honestly, they were just going to steal their clothes or something at first.
You mean like you thought they were going to kill them in the alley and then steal their clothes?
I thought they were going to, like, knock them out or something.
With one of Lois' spin kicks?
Yeah. Or a taser.
Take one. Hi-ya!
Okay. That knocks them out. Yeah, that would knock them out.
By the way, this is what I was talking about right here. So
What?
this is what I mean. Watch this. Watch this right now here. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, we're getting a lot of body. A lot of body in this locker room.
Whenever they would show this as like a rerun on ABC Family or whatever, they would always have to put mature content before the episode started.
Really?
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? This isn't that mature content. Like, this isn't much. I'm pretty sure we see more in bathing suits.
We see cleavage, and that's it.
Yeah, and also, we see cleavage like every 5 seconds in the show.
Yeah, we saw Lois and Aqua. Come on now.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
By the way, this is nothing but obviously it seems like they are at a strip club where Chloe and Lois are walking through. Oh my God, what do you think that we're doing here? Do you think that she got her Jimmy Juice here? Oh, you know what? Maybe she did, but we're going to have to figure this out, Lois. Excuse me, ladies, a woman named Melissa Page was murdered. Do you want to talk about her? And both strippers walk away saying, no, weirdo. That's not how you open a conversation. But what they do...
Chloe an amateur or what?
Yeah, that was amateur hour all the way. She's nervous. She needs her first big report for the Daily
Always
Planet.
An excuse for
it's
her, huh?
the nerves. I understand.
Always
we're
an
late
excuse
at
for
night. It happens.
Always
it's
an
her
excuse for
first big deal. Obviously, as they continue, because the ladies walk away, they see a room that says private. You know what that means?
Get in there.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Not locked. It's open.
Okay. It's like, dude, so many things wrong. But
there's filing cabinets in there, though, too. So let's go through them.
Yep, going through them. Yeah, Joel, David, come on up.
All of a sudden, they hear the owner coming in, or club manager, and he is now seeing that Lois and Chloe are in there. What the fuck are you ladies doing in here? Oh, don't be shy, Lois. Tell them. Oh, what are you doing? She's the new dancer.
Yeah. Oh, Rocco sent you, right? Yeah. This is her. Yeah.
All right, let's see what you got.
Take it off.
Get naked.
And I'm like, yes, Lois, yes. You're a dancer. That's right. Yes. So, it's a little, like, because Erica Durance talked about it in The Companion, where she even went to a friend to kind of learn dancing that way.
She doesn't dance.
But then she was like, and then I gave up and kind of thought about it. I was like, Lois shouldn't be able to dance like well, like the character. So she was like, I wouldn't imagine my Lois, who I'm portraying, to go up there and be like great at dancing. So I feel like I needed to do that more.
All right. So you had to pick and choose. And this is what I mean by that. If you were going to go awkward, and we'll get into it here because obviously we're not at the dancing, but we're about to be. But if you were going to go awkward, the way I knew that she was starting out with the performance, she should have stayed that awkward. But she didn't. Instead, all of a sudden, it was like there was some type of trying in it where you got to pick for me. You either got to be that confident and then be able to have the moves, or be the awkward the whole time. Instead, I don't know if I like the balance, because for me, the whole dance is just awkward and weird. I'm not really a fan of it.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it's awkward.
But are you like
so hot?
Really? I mean, you're
so hot.
All right, sorry to jump ahead here, but because let's go.
This is one of the funniest conversations ever.
Yeah, well, let's go to something where this shouldn't occur. In the next scene at the Ken house.
This is one of the best conversations we've ever had.
This should never occur.
Lex comes into the Ken house. John's washing dishes. He's like, I knocked. I guess you didn't hear?
So, nope.
Oh, I heard you. He's like, okay, I'm here to see Senator Jennings. Lex, I strongly recommend you go to someone else's house if you're going to be mudslinging again. Don't worry, John. I'm not holding my breath for your vote.
Hey, where is Jennings?
Yeah, where'd he go?
Where'd he go?
And then John's like, Lex, I kind of fucking hate you. But even I'm surprised by the depths you're willing to sink to.
And Lex is coming inside. Look. I'm sure you have such a good view of it all from your pulpit. Holier than thou is an easy fallback, Mr. Ken. If it keeps you really keeping on defending your friend, I've known Jack for 25 years. I know that he would never do something like this. How dare you? He's somebody who's willing to do the right thing at all times. Everybody is there. You are a piece of shit. And he is not people like you.
Yeah.
Bald.
Maybe you should ask your good old boy to explain this to you. Whoa! He dropped the good old boy reference right in front of John's face. You know what John said? Whoa.
What are these? They're
cell phone records. Looks like he's been calling that girl a lot more frequently.
He's been calling his stripper friend. Maybe you should ask him about it, John. And by the way, what? The guy was calling a stripper and having sex with a stripper.
It's fucking hot.
John makes it seem like that he just killed 5 people and like buried their bodies in his farm.
Yeah.
That's what John acts like with this.
He's like, when are you releasing this, Lex? I'm not, but the press probably will, because if I found it, they will.
I just wanted to give him a heads up. And what's funny about this scene, where I do take it seriously and at the same time laugh at Lex. So Lex just did exactly what Clark did to him. And he tried to reverse it. where he then put it on John so that he made John believe that he was talking shit or going to do something bad behind his back. But it turns out, even when John's like, oh yeah? What are you going to do, huh? When are you going to release it? I'm not. I came here just to warn him. Because I'm a good person. And I'm better than you. Learn that from Clark. Because Clark did that to him during Aqua.
Yeah, but he kind of just did it too earlier. Like he just yelled at him about it.
Whatever. I'm going to go put my panties on.
Okay. Yeah, we're back at the locker room. The Wingate. He's like, remind me when this is all over, Chloe, because, wow, this is a nightmare. Look, Lois, this isn't about me. It's about this girl. We need to get the truth. Like, yeah, but we're trying to, I'm not trying to do this in order to do that and find out the truth.
I'm not trying to end up like a hood ornament like her, though. And as Lois is still getting ready, we have another stripper walking up, and then Chloe tries this again.
Hey, that girl that was killed recently, wow, it's kind of crazy, right? Like how everything's just like...
Yeah, what do you know?
Yeah, she's like, how else do you want us to say this? Please shut up. Stop talking to me.
Stripper walks away, and then Chloe's like, I can't believe that didn't work. Turns around, Lois says, how does it look? All I can say is...
God bless America.
And now we are going inside of the strip club. On the main floor, we see bouncers, we see ladies, we see everybody, and especially an awkward-looking fucker named Clark. What are you doing here, Clark?
Cool prom tux, dude.
What are you doing here?
Dude.
What's your plan? What is your plan? Tell me what the plan is.
You know it's even...
Joseph, I want to know what the plan is.
You know what's even great about this?
You tell me the plan. No. I need to know a plan. What's his plan right now?
All right. This is the deal. He got that card, right, from Lex.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it, right? And so he went to his barn real quick.
Uh-huh.
Smoked a fat one real quick. Just to let the nerves go. Try to formulate something. And he sat there and he looked at that card. He said, I'm going to go to the strip club tonight.
He said, I've never been to a strip club.
I've never been to a strip club before. And, you know, like, honestly, I might find out something about, like, Senator Jennings. He's there for Uncle Jack.
But the main thing is, I've never been to a strip club. So, let's try it.
Yeah. I think if anything, it's like that was the main idea, but his goal now is to help out or find out information about his Uncle Jack. And
no, he doesn't have that plan. He doesn't have that plan at all.
Well, he's high. He's very high. He's very nervous. He thought the nerves would go away, but they didn't.
And as he walks in, the club manager comes over to him. Hey, you look kind of young. What the hell are you doing here? First time at the Wingate? Yeah, Lex Luthor referred me. Hands him the card. Club manager. Oh, is Lex coming here? Pushes his bouncer forward, calls him. And now he says, no, actually, I'm meeting Jack Jennings.
Oh, the senator? I'll show you his usual booth.
Oh. And now we see some splits going on. We see Lois now behind the curtain, and she is having some second thoughts. But guess what? Chloe is there to be able to convince her.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Guess what? You see that bouncer behind me? He's going to kill us.
Yeah, he might shoot us.
You need to dance.
Find
Lois.
your inner Demi Moore and go out there and strut your stuff. Okay? Remember, it's for the girl.
I'll throw a bucket of water on you if you want me to. And Lois says, okay, fine.
This
And
better be something we find out about Melissa.
goes out there, and we are about to see a performance as Clark is being shown his table. However, I hate this so much.
What do you mean?
Clark is sitting at the table. A waitress comes up, and what can I get you?
Hey, handsome. What's up? What can I get you? I'll have a Coke.
Can I get some milk? Can you make it warm milk?
You got hot cocoa? You got hot cocoa or apple juice? No? Chocolate milk?
It's on the menu, sir. I said chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk. You don't have chocolate milk? Okay, I'll have a root beer.
On the rocks.
On the rocks. Dude, that's so stupid. Because he literally does that. He freaks out, and he's like, I'll have a Coke. And she's like, honestly? You know what? Honestly,
She thought drugs.
I'm thinking, like, you want Coke? You want, like, a soda?
Yeah, she's like, did you say you want a wine, or did you say you want a drink?
That table behind you's got a bunch. Just ask them.
But what did you... On the rocks. She walks away
So
still...
you want crack?
She walks away still crack cocaine. Still confused. Okay. Clark is left there. Why are we...
I think he came in his pants or something mid-convo.
You've been around sorority girls who have wanted to rape you.
This just shows that he did not stay behind with the sorority girls. He didn't do anything. He's not hooking up with Chloe behind the scenes. Like, Lana was his only good time, but he was human.
Or it means he's so high, he's so awkward right now.
Damn, that's right. I forgot he smoked, bro.
He can't...
Forgive me.
He can't contain himself because he's really like, I'm really blown. I don't know what's happening.
What if he truly, like, got high, Then he thought of the plan, and saw the card, and then he was like, okay,
What
gotta
if
get
he
ready.
didn't think of a plan, saw the card, and said, I should go there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He smoked before, saw the card, he's like, I'll go there. I'm gonna go get ready now. Gets ready, smokes again, leaves.
Shows up, doesn't know why he's there.
Yeah.
And he immediately says, I'm meeting Jack. Yeah, that's what I'm meeting.
Yeah, Lex Luthor referred me. Here you go. Here's the card. But, yeah, no. So, yeah, he's freaking out, low-key. Yeah, I would say he's high. He's high for sure. And so he's got his little table over there. And now,
He's
welcome
breathing
to the
so
stage.
heavy. Why is he breathing so heavily?
It is our all-American girl, Amber Graves. Yeah. So Lois walks out. She's got a sailor outfit. Looking pretty cute, honestly.
Okay, you can just do this whole thing. Like I said,
She's doing a weird, awkward strut, like trooper strut salute, and then now she's awkwardly taking off her
She's a
shirt.
sailor.
Sorry, you're right.
Yes, let's make sure that we highlight that moment, though.
She takes off her blouse, and now we got the American flag bra, and obviously her underwear too is red, white, and blue.
She is not dancing.
No, she's like,
not doing anything.
and then once she takes off everything, the glasses, lets her hair down, Clark finally sees her and is like,
Clark didn't recognize her for a good 5 minutes. Like, way too long.
well, no, he started looking at her funny because honestly, dude, she had the hat
He's
on.
looked at every stripper funny.
Yeah, okay, but look, as far
Whoa,
as like,
is that girl?
but not like funny, like as far as like it was more so. Is that like he was trying to see if that was someone he knew? Because dude, she had the hat on, glasses, and the hair was done up. So then like he has to like focus. Like, is that like? But now it's clearly obvious it's her.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?
Don't ya? Don't ya?
And now she is acting sexy. This is what I mean.
It's like barely though.
But
She's
it's still something.
I mean, she's just touring around. She just dipped back a little bit, and then this ain't okay. We'll make it right.
I see.
Yeah, the guy in the back. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Gross. And then finally, she sees Clark while she's dancing. They make eye contact, and Clark's like, "Holy shit, this is the most awkward thing ever."
Oh my God, Lois is a stripper.
Dude, Lois, is this what you've been doing?
I was wondering how you had money.
I knew the Talon wasn't paying that much. Now let's give a good homegrown welcome to Dixie. I'd sign up for the army for that one there.
She walks off the stage. Now she's heading over to Clark. We now have new
The next
booty.
dancer is immediately better.
Yeah. Immediately just shaking ass.
And then now we have Lois who sneaks up to Clark, talks to him as if she's like obviously working there as he's declining. And Clark's like, dude, what are you doing here? I don't know. Like, what do you want? I'm here trying to find out about that girl, dude.
And as she bends over to try to act like, hey, Clark, try to play along with me, Clark's, titties. Oh, no.
Too much cleavage.
Oh, what is that? Don't let that happen again. Oh, Lois, what are you doing? No.
So she has to play because the
I'm
manager.
with Lana.
It's like, is it really that weird? Like the strippers cannot just like talk and like still be given money?
No, it's her first night. He has to know what she's doing the whole time. He has to make sure that she's for real. So even as she is telling Clark, hey, what are you doing here? I don't know. What are you doing here? I don't know. Well, you know what? My boss is staying right behind me. Chloe dragged me along here. We're trying to find something. Can you just put a 20
in my titty? Put it in my titty.
Can you just put a 20 in me and meet me out back?
Yeah.
And then Clark's like, in you? Where?
Now he overhears a conversation in the back. It's like, I want her. And he's like, hey, 500,000.
500,000, you know the
My
rules.
girls don't ask questions. Yeah, and you better not answer them either. Mine.
This will be mine.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, cops.
Olivia Benson walks in. She has her officers.
Maggie Sawyer.
She has her officers right behind her. Oh, pretty girl, come with me.
If you want to live.
Why would... No, dude.
No, dude.
No.
It's cool.
He says, come with me. You don't want to get trouble, right? And
Yeah, I don't.
I'll just come along. La, 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 la. What? Why did Lois go with him? She didn't know who he was. There was no suspect here. She truly goes off with a stranger.
It's pretty cool, right?
Why did she do it?
There's really no explanation for that. Because, Lois, you're better than that.
You would have never done that. You would have never gone off.
Yeah, and then the whole reason
You
why the
would have
place
never
is getting...
gotten in a car with somebody like that.
Who do you think ratted out the whole thing? Like, oh, there's minors being there. Because that's why the place got busted.
No, it's not that. The Detective Benson, she actually explains it. Because when we're actually going to get to the next scene here before our commercial break, she gets to the next scene, she's arresting the club manager, and he's like, well, what are you doing? You know the rules. And she's like, yeah, but I got a dead girl on my hands, and she came from this club. All right? My hands are tied in the matter. So that is why she is there. My assumption, she just always knew that there was underage girls, but never busted them because they had some under-the-table deals.
Like, you need to investigate it because now there's a dead body.
Well, yeah, it's like, hey, I can cover up drugs, illegal stuff, missing people.
BJs.
But now I have a body. We said no bodies, and I have a body.
That was the one rule.
Hey, you bust my balls, now I have to bust your balls. See how this works?
My bag, scratch your back.
My name's Olivia Benson. SVU.
My name's Maggie Sawyer.
SVU.
Maggie.
Special Victims Unit.
Maggie Sawyer, Metro PD.
My partner.
Metro PD.
My partner, Stabler, he's out of town. But yes, as I said, we are now to the scene where we are having the Detective Benson walk out the club manager, saying everything about the 19-year-old girl being dead. I got to go by the book now. Hey,
Why did Clark
Joseph,
stay?
what?
Why did Clark stay? Because they put him in handcuffs, like, oh, pick the wrong night to be here, kid. But it's like, why did you stay, bro? Why did you not leave right away and go follow Lois or something?
What is he doing? What is his plan?
Oh, well, Chloe's there, so that's
He
right.
just now recognized that Chloe was there because Chloe saw him saying, Clark, where's Lois? Clark is just standing there like, what, Lois? Who?
Oh, yeah, that's right. She was here, huh? I gave her a 20. I hope she gives that back.
That was my last 20. Damn, I really wanted snacks.
But he is high. He probably needs some snacks.
I'm so lost by what is he doing here?
He overhears the conversation, though, between the detective and the manager.
No, the bouncer.
Oh, the bouncer.
And she says the bouncer knows everything. What?
Yeah, because apparently the bouncer said, yo, Senator Jennings definitely didn't have anything to do with that girl because I drove him home. Like, he was fine. Like, he was safe and sound away from there. That wasn't him.
Yeah, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Clark over here is just like, yeah, Jack, I knew it. Love you.
Now, third time's a charm with Chloe here. Jesus Christ.
She knows. I just have to wear them down.
It's been a rough night, ladies. All right? I know everyone's been having a tough time. I've been annoying on top of that, asking you all, but please, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to know what happened to her. I care, you know. And that's how she did it. She gets these girls backstage to start talking about him.
No. I was impressed. I was, because it's Chloe Sullivan, decade retired, first year at the Daily, DP. But turns out I think the girls may be a little special. Because what occurs is, oh, yeah, it really does suck that she died because she was about to go bye-bye in the ivory tower. Well, what do you mean that she was about to go bye-bye? Well, you know, there's this Euro-looking suave guy that always hangs around. He kidnaps one girl every few months, and we never see her again. She's probably on a tropical island because we never see her again, but we see him all the time.
And they just all look at each other like, yeah, it's like it's a dream if we get picked up by him. It's probably paradise. You know what this is? The island, literally. You win the lottery. Oh, I'm going to the island.
That girl should probably take an IQ test. She's done way too many drugs.
Now we have the dominatrix girl coming in. She looks like the ringleader.
I thought it was
you believe in fairy tales, idiot?
That was Catwoman.
No.
She has a whip, dude.
She has a collar.
Okay.
What? I thought that's what they were insinuating.
No, we're done with Catwoman. Lana was Catwoman last week.
What? No, I'm a bunny. Duh.
Puts the K on backwards.
But yes, obviously Catwoman here says, okay, these girls have it all wrong. They just tell themselves this little fairy tale story, but we all know what really happens to them. They never come back. And by the way, your friend went with him too. Lois, I'm Miss Sullivan. Detective Benson then walks in, says,
Sawyer,
come with me. As Detective Benson then walks out, she has Clark and Chloe with her, saying, you're lucky you're friends with Lex Luthor because he just bailed you out. And now Chloe and Clark are pressing Detective Benson. Well, you gotta tell us, who's this guy? Who is he? Our friend's missing. You need to tell us everything. Listen, your cousin was stripping, making deals, being a whore. And guess what? I'm not dealing with it. What? You have to investigate, Benson. You know what? Luthor may have pulled some strings for you fucks, but guess what? Won't happen again. Go play Nancy Drew and Hardy Boy Opie your own fucking asses, but not here.
Taylor's angry, dude. He's going crazy. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Wait.
Once again, bravo. Bravo. But, yeah, bar for bar, dude. Like, Maggie Sawyer just owns the kids.
Benson.
There's like, you got a name? Like, come on. Like, no. Yeah, Lois was a whore, but so what? She's in danger, man.
You gotta help her.
Yeah, Clark's eyes are probably so red right now.
She's like, he doesn't even know where he is.
What's your name, son? What do you mean? Cal? Wait, fuck. Remember, he's Cal in the Metro.
Oh my god, I bet he just smells like Reaver. Just
like does nothing, like when he smoked and got ready and then he still smoked, so it just got on his clothes. It's on his suit. He came in there, he's crossfaded, dude. He's gonna have a Coke. Never mind.
Oh, by the way, let's get to Jack.
We love Jack.
Oh, but this is, you can...
Yeah, so I forgot what Jack says here, but he's on the phone. He's like, look, just because the polls are telling me to withdraw, I'm not going to do it, all right? Shut up, Jordan. Bye. And we're at the Kent house. He's walking outside. Mr. General Lee himself, Bo Duke, John Schneider, John Kent, pulls up. Hey. And we got Jack like, oh, you couldn't resist, huh? Yeah, I saw your keys in the ignition. Just had to take it out for a spin. Get in, Jack.
Get the fuck in the car.
Get in, man. I want to have a good time.
With you behind the wheel, you know, I put my life in your hands before. Why not do it again? Let's go, boy.
Classic Dukes of Hazzard move right here. Hops in the window, doesn't even open the door.
John says, what are you, some kind of animal?
What the fuck was that, Jack?
Use the door.
He literally reacted to that as if in semi-pro when they do the alley-oop for the first time.
Just angry.
Just like... Foul. No. 2 fouls. Yeah, just like, what the fuck?
And now we have the song playing in the background. And now we have the 2-cylinder. And now we have... Alright, so why'd you really put me in the car, John?
What'd you have to do with that girl?
Tell me about that girl, Jack.
Oh, you think I was lying to you? It's like, look, man, I had your back, but you just need to be straight with me. Give me some honest facts.
I didn't want you involved. There's only so much I could ask from a friend. So instead, you lie to my face.
What do you want me to say, John?
That my marriage is more of a business arrangement? Sorry I don't have sex with her like you and Martha.
Yeah, I like a girl who's half my age.
Where's Martha?
Don't bring her up. She's blowing Lionel right now. Damn. So, he calls him out. John is calling Jack out. He's like, he's telling him, he's like, you've never had a lie get out of hand, John. He's like, no, I don't do that.
Or you've never been caught at it.
Oh, got his ass.
And then John turns the car around and says, you know what? I've never been in that position. You know why? Because I'm Jonathan Kent.
No, he says, I've never been in the position to have someone look up to me. And that's the most wild shit he's ever said because he is a father.
Yeah, he knows Clark hates him. It's easy.
I've never been in the position where people look up to me. He was a quarterback? Was he not?
Yeah, he's a piece of crap. No, he wasn't a quarterback.
No, he was a quarterback.
No, he was
I
not.
said he's a quarterback.
He's not a quarterback.
He had the arm, dude. He broke... How would Clark break his records then?
Touchdowns.
Tell me.
Touchdowns. I told you.
Touchdowns.
Touchdowns.
No way.
And by the way, it doesn't even matter. Nobody likes John.
Look, man.
That's simple.
I'm just saying John's an idiot because it's like you are a father. Like, that's literally a role model role.
Yeah, but did you not know who Clark's hero is?
Yeah, it's Jack Jennings. You never heard of him?
That is Clark's hero.
Yeah. You know why there's not heroes out here, John? Is because everyone just waits for them to screw up and they love it. What do you want me to do? I'm a good senator. You wanted me to give that power to someone like Lex Luthor?
You know what? I don't always agree with Lex Luthor's politics, but at least I know who he is. That's a fucking lie.
No, you know Jack more than Lex.
That's a damn lie.
Like, that
You
was...
just lied.
Jack
That
was just honest. Like, if anything, you know he... Come on.
You
Jack gotta cut up some slack
You
a little
didn't
bit
know
there.
one secret. One secret from Jack.
One
secret. You know nothing of Lex.
Now we get to do...
Taken?
Is this Taken?
Yeah, I don't... It's Law & Order SVU.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
What are
we
you
go to
talking about?
the Euro guy, and he takes Lois and the security guard up to this loft.
I leave the room the moment I see that. I'm not there anymore. The moment this happens, I say I'm leaving.
There are boxes with pictures of different girls on them. And there's only hanging red dresses in this closet.
6. And just so you know,
He does this every night.
more than one dress is a red flag. One dress is a red flag. More than one dress is serial killer.
Yeah.
So you would immediately need to leave the room right now. Because you're... honestly, this is also what I have a problem with. Lois didn't complain the entire time. In the car ride. In the hotel. In the room. Oh my God! Thanks for protecting me all the way in
Drop
this...
me off here. Like,
Yeah.
drop me off over here.
What is this?
It's a dumb scene, though, because honestly, yeah, she even goes through one of the boxes at one point while she's getting ready because the guy tells her, I won't peek, put this on.
I promise. And he crosses his dick as if that was like his heart.
He crossed his heart hoping it was his dick, okay?
I cross my dick, hope to poke.
Nice. Nice. So, yeah, he walks out and now
Stick a
she's...
finger in your ass.
Why don't you lick my balls a little bit?
I hate this.
Suck on my feet. But, yeah, he walks out. And she immediately puts the dress back up and is just looking at all of them like, okay, this is freaky shit.
They're all the same dress.
And then she looks down to one of the boxes here with one of the girls' pictures, and it's obviously the one that got ran over.
That's not a good picture.
Yeah, Melissa. And then it's like, bro, why do we have all her stuff? Like, what on earth is happening? Does he bang them and do like manhunt or something?
Trophies.
He's like hunting people?
No, what he does...
Lois doesn't know how to put on a dress?
Okay. Thank you for saying...
Lois never wears a dress. I'm pretty sure I've seen her wear one.
She doesn't wear a dress. She does not do that. She's army brat.
And then he immediately comes in with the portable camera and takes 2 pictures of her. And it's like, okay.
This looks so much better on you than all the others.
You're going to make them very jealous. What do you mean they're dead?
You know, I think I'm going to go get a cab. All right, now I'm going to try to leave. Okay, bye. Think of your taxi days as a thing in the past.
What?
You have a whole new life ahead of you now with fisting.
What life? What is he doing?
I don't think
and then
I can
boom,
do that.
Lois punches him, starts fighting him, beats his ass.
Oh
beats his
yeah.
ass
Oh yeah. I
on the
forgot.
ground.
I forgot. There was a bouncer.
Yeah. Oh wait, there's a bouncer in here.
Tasers her ass.
Taser.
She falls over, passed out.
Dope. Good try, Los. Did we really forget there was a whole bouncer in there?
Yeah, she forgot the 300.
Like, hey, there's a guard.
She forgot the 300-pound man that was standing in the corner
Yeah.
and watching everything.
It was cool.
And even her going through the box. Also, why did she go all the way in the hotel? What did you think they were doing?
Yeah.
You didn't know who they were with. You didn't know that they had the
I still
other
don't know
girl.
why we just didn't get dropped off somewhere. But then again, he was probably just like, no, go back to my place.
Yeah, the moment you get out, you just immediately start running once you hit the park.
Yeah, and then you get ran over, Taylor.
Okay, again, she didn't even do anything. No, he only runs over red dresses. She didn't have the red dress yet, so she would have been able to get away. Because he didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
Plus, spoiler, even if he did do something wrong, doesn't matter.
That's right.
You
Because
can-
guess what? This is real. Yeah, I can do literally whatever. If they said...
No, don't spoil. Don't spoil
I'm going to
it.
cut this out. No, I won't even say it yet.
No. Yeah, don't spoil it for me. That's a crazy twist that we're going to get to.
Oh, so cool.
Let's go to during the day at the Daily Planet. It's during the day?
Remember, it was 5 in the morning when they busted them. That's what's crazy. Why were we out from 3 to 5?
How long was Lois with this guy?
Dude, I think this has only been like in the span of like a couple hours.
Okay, so the sun was coming up.
Yeah.
When they get in the hotel. Okay.
Yeah, because remember, they wake up early and the sun's already up.
All right, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
But yes, everyone is at work, and now Chloe and Clark have come in.
Clark's still in his stupid fucking suit. Chloe's actually changed. I don't get why Clark didn't change. But, yeah.
Clark is telling her all about how he heard about the 500 grand for the ladies. Chloe then says, "Oh my God, that's something. You know what? Let's keep checking all the parking lot spots for all the license plate. Hey,
Yeah, 'cause
why
she
don't you check
apparently-
that one?"
Yeah, apparently while he was getting questioned, that she was just taking pictures of all the license plates in the parking lot. And somehow got... Why did Clark know... How did Clark know that one?
Just pick that one.
He pointed at one specifically. Yeah, do that one.
It gets even better, though. Because as Clark says, pick that one, they get the address for him then to go to the location of that license plate, which is obviously at the hotel. As we cut to the next scene, we see that Lois is going up and being dragged into a helicopter passed out. Clark now somehow found the room. How did he find the room?
Don't know.
How did he know what room she was in?
Did you look at the sign-up sheets?
Did he go to the receptionist? Hey, where's Lois? Who would not have been on the room whatsoever.
How did he find this?
How did he find this room? X-Ray doesn't explain it because she's on the roof.
Damn.
Nothing explains this room.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh,
Good old plot hole.
Oh, well. Such a great episode. Let's keep going.
Clark shows up. And he's looking for Lois.
Lois!
And look what he finds. He finds her nice Polaroid picture. That
She's smiling in
she's
it.
smiling, looks really happy.
Yeah.
She's really happy to be there.
She loves that red dress.
It's like, oh man, haven't been here before.
Clark then decides to go like, I don't know what to do. I'm calling Chloe.
Any guesses on this guy's password?
It could be a zillion layers of security on it, Clark.
It's still warm,
It's
though.
still warm.
Whoa. It's still warm.
Chloe, I just felt the toilet seat. It's still warm.
Food's still warm. And she's like, yeah, the printer? They got a printer here. It's like, hit print again.
All right. Clark hits print again. All of a sudden, it spits out Lois's fake passport that they then made for her. Clark then says, "Oh my God, Clark, they've made a fake passport. What are we gonna do?" Clark, there's a helipad on the roof. Oh, okay. And now Clark goes to the roof.
Yeah.
This is.
And this is taken now.
This
Because
is-
they were just going to put him in human trafficking.
I don't know what they were going to do. Apparently, he's allowed to do this every week. And Clark then runs up to the roof where he grabs a hose and then he ties the hose around the helicopter.
It's not even a hose. It has a hook.
What is it?
I don't know.
Is that like a copter hook?
My goodness. He managed to pull that helicopter all the way down to him where he grabs it in his hand. And then now Lois wakes up, starts fighting everyone.
All of a sudden, Lois can whoop everyone's ass. And now she knows how many...
She was already whooping that dude's ass?
Yeah, but now she knows how many people are in the helicopter. She didn't know before.
Yeah, nah. And then Clark shows up. She's obviously handling herself. It's like, oh, Lois, you're fine. Okay. It's like, oh... Yeah, it looks like he got caught in the cable. That's why the helicopter did that. Wow, that's so funny.
That's so weird. Let's take him in. But before they could take them in, all of a sudden, Detective Benson walks up on the roof, and she has some police officers, and she says, you know what? This Euro guy's name is Mr. Lion. You gotta let him go. He has diplomatic immunity. Why? I don't know. By the way, you know what that means? He can kill, he can rape, he can burn this place down, he can do whatever, and we can't charge him for anything.
Even murder. So, that's real, right? That's a real thing?
It's a real thing.
Yeah. So it's someone with just diplomatic immunity, whatever they said. What did they say? Diplomatic what?
Diplomatic immunity. This is SVU. We can't touch him.
And then Sawyer's like, that's life of Metropolis, you know? Just... things like that. People with deep pockets.
By the way, next time, stay at home.
Yeah, y'all kind of ruined everything. And then the guy blows a kiss to them, and then he walks free. And is this like the first time a villain has won? Like,
no, Joseph. That guy is going to be back tomorrow at the club taking another girl.
Yeah, the villain wins.
I mean, I guess, but diplomatic immunity, dude.
No, he's the villain still.
No, I mean, but diplomatic immunity means he's good, right? We can't touch him.
Mr. Lion.
That's not a real name. Let's go to Luthor Mansion.
Lion. Looking to the future.
Leon.
We got our Lex Luthor campaign poster. Clark barges in once again.
I just want to say thank you, Lex.
You know, when I asked you to stay out of trouble, Clark, kind of thought that you wouldn't be getting caught as an underage in a strip club trying to help a political campaign.
Using my membership card. You gave him the card.
Yeah, he made it seem like he wasn't supposed to use it or something.
Yeah, you gave him the card.
Like he left with it.
Yeah.
In his hand.
Yeah. Like, this wasn't something that Clark just took either.
Yeah, you looked him square in the eye, son. You said,
You're gonna
need this.
You're going to need something more. Here you go.
Wait, but no.
Don't tell him it was me. It has my name on it, but tell him that it's not me.
I wonder if it would be unique to anyone.
It would be unique. It's a club like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, so they're talking. It's like, come on, Clark. You literally thought I was sabotaging and the masterminding this whole thing from the get-go. Well, I just didn't think he'd be lying to me. Jack. Oh, but you think I would. Well, I'm going to ignore what you just said and say, I can't believe I looked up to Jack.
All right.
What?
Hey, Clark. You know what? I'm going to do something. I'm going to do a solid for you. Let me tell you a story that has nothing to do with anything.
No, he says, humor me. Tell me what you remember about David.
All right, Clark.
Which David?
This is the David versus Goliath scenario that Lex wants Clark to then tell him. And what Clark then says is, oh, yeah,
He beat Goliath.
I remember that he won that. Yeah, and he was the hero to the town. All right, Clark. So the story I'm about to say has nothing to do with anything that just happened. And instead, it's about how after David won that fight, he really wanted to bang, let's just call this his best friend's wife named Lana. Let's just call her Lana. And he wasn't able to bang her. So what he did instead was David killed his best friend and sent him off to war knowing he was going to die in order to bang Lana.
Right.
So, Clark, all I'm trying to say is,
I'm David.
and I am going to send you off to war to bang Lana.
All right, so anyways, Clark, we all need to believe in heroes, all right? And even the best ones are far from perfect. So he's trying to say David, who is known to be a hero.
The story had nothing to do with anything except it was talking about how I'm going to steal Lana away from you and then have her to myself.
I think it was both. He was saying that David is known to be a hero in stories because he beat Goliath. Like,
why did he choose that story?
But then he did something fucked up after that most people don't know about.
By the way,
it's a double entendre, dude. He's saying, look, heroes can be disappointing.
That's true.
But
let's choose a different story. Because if I'm Clark and I'm sitting there, I'm automatically thinking.
But you're not Clark. You know why? Because you would catch it. Clark doesn't. You know why?
He's not, because he came to apologize.
That doesn't matter.
I would not apologize, Hi.
You think he's not showing up to Lex's now just blazed?
I really do have a problem, though.
He was sad. He was like, oh, I looked up to Jack. I need to smoke.
Well, I just... Okay. The whole Jack thing is like the bound Lex scenario of, you didn't even know her name, Jack. And instead it's, you liked a stripper. How could you?
You have a wife, you disgusting son of a bitch.
What happened to her?
Yeah.
What's wrong with her?
It run dry?
I met Helen. She's a great woman.
Did the well run dry?
Tell me, Jack!
Tell me, does it run dry? Martha's getting up there, you know.
Tell me, Jack, did you and Jill get up the hill?
Yeah, can your hill even be climbed?
All right, I do want to say, Clark, you should have picked up what your friend was trying to hint at a little bit.
I'm gonna bang your girl.
She's mine. So, don't look at me as a hero.
I mean, last episode he was like, Lana's in trouble? Oh, well, I'm on top of it, buddy. Don't you worry.
I'm going to bang your girl. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
So, yeah, that's gonna happen. Lex really convinced, like, yeah, I'm gonna bang your girl.
Why, is Lex into astronomy too? We all come from the stars.
Yeah. I mean, look at my head. It shines bright like one.
Hey, so we all come from the stars, and Lana, you're the brightest. And sometimes, when two stars collide, they create a new world. And you know what? We could create that together.
It's beautiful.
Dude, you like that?
It was beautiful.
That
was beautiful, dude.
Thanks, man. I don't want to say anything more because I don't want to spoil it.
So, we're back at the farm, in the barn specifically. We got some dart throwing going on, because we've always had this, I think, maybe. But John...
Where'd he get
Jack,
the darts?
I don't know. Maybe Jack brought him. He had it in his trunk. Jack's over here playing darts.
I never leave without my set.
And... yeah, when I take those girls back, you know, we play darts. I love it. Love it so much.
It's my party trick.
Yeah.
Hold this in the
They
air.
call me Jack the Dart Jennings, dude.
I never miss my target.
That's right. Clark comes in here and is like, oh, I'm surprised to see your car up front. I thought you'd be gone now that you're clear of murder.
What are you doing in my barn? Pervert? Huh? Let's go have sex with a stripper.
Well, I've been mulling over some decisions, okay? This seemed like a good place to kind of focus, get myself recuperated here. Have you talked to my dad yet?
I'd say he did all the talking.
After 20 years, the man still got a hell of a temper and a passion for the guilt trip. Yeah, I'm sure he does, because John sucks.
Yeah.
But he's good, too.
Yeah, you know what? It's because he's always right, Jack.
He has high expectations about everyone around him, and he's like, yeah, he's been tough on his people around him. He's like, yeah, well, try being his son. Well,
you know what, though? No matter how much he lays on you, he never expects more than what he expects from himself. Fucking lies. As they continue the scene, yeah, I've given up on, trying to hide from who I am. I'm gonna date strippers now.
What? No.
That's really what he said. says, I'm going to leave my wife and date strippers.
That's what Jack says.
That's what Jack says.
Yeah. And he's like, you think your dad would ever forgive me? He's like, well, I've given him a lot of trial runs in the forgiveness area, so I think you'll be all right. You murderer.
But you have an STD too.
Look, I know my dad's friendship means a lot to you, but there's a lot of people out there that look up to you, man. Like me. Or not like me.
I guess you can only go so long with being superhuman before people find out you're mortal, right?
What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go drive the General Lee.
I've called a press conference, and I'm dropping out of the race. See you later.
All right, never be talked about again.
Bye.
No Uncle Jack, no more.
No, there's still one more scene.
No, I'm saying like this is his last goodbye to Clark. Like, we'll never hear from Jack again.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah, he was such a good character. Now we're dressing up for the conference. John's here. It's like, wow, it's gonna take a lot of guts. It's like, well, after facing you, I think I can do this. I think I'll be all right.
We'll be friends again if you tell everybody that you are cheating on your wife. I want you to hold a press conference and tell them you're having sex with a stripper. Then we'll be friends.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Do that for me.
Yeah. Tell him you banged a pig on my farm.
Now, John, if you're just doing this for your old buddy and dropping out of the race just to make it seem like you're doing something right, I'm not going to lie. Don't do it for me. You know what? I'm doing it because I'm no longer the best man for the job. Are you sure? If you want to hang in there, I'll be behind you 100%, even though I've doubted you for like the past 3 days. But you know what, John? All those things that you said about being trustworthy, about being the person that can make the difference and taking on the people like the Luthors, you know what? I no longer embody those qualities because you know why, John? What are you talking about, Jack? You're such a great guy. No, John. I think the people need you.
Kansas could use a senator like you. And John's like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
Nobody would vote for him. No,
well, we know they wouldn't get your vote.
Nobody would vote for John.
How do you know?
Did you take a shotgun at the bank one day?
That's a good law-abiding citizen.
Did you sell the rights to the Luthors?
Did you make a family poor?
Did you do this?
Did you make Pete hate his parents?
Did Cyrus die on your farm?
No. He didn't. Cyrus isn't dead, he's in a coma.
Also, though, your boy's been around in a lot of death, John. I don't think we trust you in that farm. I think you're hiding bodies out there.
The burnings on the farm and the fields?
I would think they were a cult.
The sludge with the cows?
I would never vote for him. And by the way, if I was running against John, I would show those symbols saying he's a cult leader.
Yeah.
And saying he believes in demon worship. I would so win that race. Because you know what John would do? John would then... No.
Can't believe you said that. But anyways.
I could kill him!
So you wouldn't vote for him?
No.
Well, let's go, John. But we say bye to John. We're going now to Lois moving her stuff out.
By the way, if that was the foreshadowing you were talking about, I was so disgusted by that. Yeah, gross. This episode had no point, and if you're telling me that's the point of it, I'm disgusted. I'm so disgusted. Nobody would vote for him. Martha would think about it.
Plot twist. Martha runs for senator.
By the way, that's a pretty good plot twist.
No.
Yeah, it is. You could sell that.
Lana runs for senator.
You can't sell that.
Jason runs for senator.
You can sell that. How are you alive? I never give up.
And I won't give up on you.
He's a natural.
We can spin everything. Spin everything. He's a natural. He's defied death. You think he can't win? But yeah, anyways.
He fell off a cliff and survived a meteor to the face.
Facts.
You know why they didn't find blood?
He didn't get hit.
He didn't get hit. He dodged it.
He's that fast. He's that good. But Lois is moving out now, and Clark's even like, wait, weren't you just moving in? Like, yep, you can have your room here. It's going to be unoccupied here in a second. But yeah, now that Lana's living with Chloe, I'm going to the town. I'm taking the place.
What? What are you talking about? Hey, by the way, you don't have a key to the apartment, do you? Because I know that since you guys are now, putting it in,
Yeah, you two have been doing it.
that you may have a key. Clark says no, and then she switches it on him, which is why I kind of like Lois, how she always keeps you on your toes. Oh, well, good, because I didn't want any type of midnight booty calls of you sneaking in. Clark.
Yeah, what was that? What was that? It's like, yeah, I don't want any surprise midnight visits. But it's like, honestly, if he did show up at midnight, she would love it.
She would do it. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, she's already hinting at him to do it.
Yeah, and he's like, okay, can we just, you know what? Can we just make your move faster? I'll do anything you need.
All right, you know what? I'm going to help you now because I have a girlfriend.
Maybe your 3 closets of clothing, burn your loofah sponge, take your Whitesnake collection to Goodwill.
You know what? You can take this, Smallville. Follow me.
You know what's so funny about that riff? He's like knows everything about her. They're so cute.
Yeah. And by the way, why would he pay that much attention to her? Yeah. It's weird. Bang. But also, we don't end there, though. She hands him the box. They now go to her apartment, where then Clark is looking around the loft going,
man, I've done it over there.
Sex here. We did it there. We did it here.
Yeah, I did it right there one time.
Yeah. We've done it everywhere.
Put a black light in here. See what happened.
Look like a Jackson Pollock painting. Mm-hmm. Shout out Guardians.
Yeah. So yeah, he's like, wow, it's going to be weird. Like, you're living here and I used to be in here with so much with Lana. Clark, it's not like I'm taking her place. It's just a sublease, okay? It's not like, how about you stop freaking out a little bit?
Chloe now walks in. Before I do any heavy lifting, I feel like you guys should indulge that I got my first piece in the Daily Planet. Look!
Byline, her first byline. And then Clark's looking at the front page. It's like, okay, Clark, it's not the torch. It's going to be like on page 70 something.
What's your name, Chloe?
It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom right there.
Do you see that article?
Diplomat's son arrested by Interpol in Europe. Damn. So that means Euro boy got arrested in Europe.
It's because he's murdered 20 women?
Yeah.
Maybe more?
They put some charges over there. They got him.
Yeah. Someone probably just like, what is he charged for? Probably like bribery or something small.
So they both say, congratulations. They say at the same time. I didn't get that moment. Are they like not sounding enthusiastic? That's why it's funny? Or it's like because they jinx, you owe me a Coke? We're kind of cute. Like we said.
I don't know what it was either. Because even if they said it at the same time, that's actually a lot of people would say that. It's not weird.
Yeah. So they do that. He's like, I'd still be playing the obituaries, little playground shit if it wasn't for you two. It's like, oh, I like how you said you got your tip.
Don't worry, I gave you guys a shout out. See? You said that it was an anonymous tip here, so you didn't even give me my name. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I gotta go. Bye.
Now we get the best moment. The entire episode.
Yes, it is.
As Chloe walks out already, Clark is lagging behind a bit, looking at the newspaper. But then Lois stops him. It's like, Clark, look, I'm not great at this, so just keep your mouth shut and just listen to me. Even though I was kicking butt on the helicopter, it was really nice to have backup. And you protected me, but you always do. You're always there. So I just wanted to say thank you. You're a really good friend. And wow. Clark smiles. He's like, wow, okay, that was nice. Doesn't say anything.
By the way, she never gave him a lap dance.
Nope.
Or did she? And we didn't see.
Maybe. They had to sneak out back, right?
Yeah, but he didn't go out back. He got arrested.
Oh, that's right. Well, I think if anything, she probably just meant like me sitting on your lap being over there, like that whole thing. Like, don't tell anyone about that.
It's not even that big of a deal.
I don't know. I mean, if she's saying don't tell anyone about it, then obviously it's a big deal to her.
I don't think it's a big deal.
Whatever.
You were a stripper for a day. Get over it.
Yeah, she's like, if you decide to tell anybody about it, your Elmer Fudd nightlight is going to make a public appearance. And whoa. Clark, reacts like, oh, shit. Like, she's got the dirt on him, too. They know everything about each other, bro.
Yeah, the Elmer Fudd nightlight. Yeah.
And then he's like, okay, fine, I won't. But then he turns around as he's leaving. He says, aye, aye, sailor.
And then he gives that little smirk where I'm like, ooh, that looked a little too real to me.
And she didn't like the comment because how he said it, but...
She about to cry?
She loved the charm. She noticed it. She noticed the Clark charm, bro.
She noticed the smirk that I noticed. She was all about it.
Because she didn't like the comment. She was like, that fucker, I love him so much.
I hate that I love him. Mm-hmm. I can't believe he doesn't love me back, and he loves...
She doesn't care about that.
And he loves Lana. It's the girl who's on a weekend trip.
Lana's lesser than her, dude.
Yeah, because she's an astronomer. Joseph, I didn't like that episode.
Oh, really?
I didn't like that episode.
Really?
I am going to give it...
I couldn't tell, bro.
4 out of 10.
I think that's generous.
I don't know if I can go higher than that. Because you gotta give some points when it comes to the Detective Benson making an appearance as like a crossover event. So I kind of got that. I wish I would have had Stabler. Maybe some iced tea. Finn? Yeah. What you doing, Finn? Yo. Dead body. Stripper. It always is bad.
He was either stabbed in the aorta or it was our time of the month.
Can you say cat fight?
The victim's penis was found behind the AC unit. Ouch. Can you say dixicle?
Hey, so what'd you think of the episode?
Are you kidding me? This was absolute butt. It was so bad. This is definitely one of the, like, probably in their list of worst episodes.
This has to be.
But you know what's crazy is that, of course, Smallville showrunners were dying to do this. You know there was supposed to be a car chase scene because they wanted to pay homage to Dukes of Hazzard? In the General Lee, like in the car.
What would have been the car chase?
I don't know. Apparently, this is the reasons. Too expensive, didn't make sense.
What if the wife found out he was sleeping with the stripper and she wanted to run him over with the car? And that is where the Dukes of Hazzard, get in the car, boy! And then it turns into the fun chase.
John, protect me.
Dude, they could have made it fun. You know why they couldn't, though, at the same time? Because John would have been like, no, you're going to tell her about your problem.
Yeah, he would stop the car, swallow the key.
Yeah, you know
we're not going anywhere until you apologize to your wife.
She is the best woman.
I would never do this to my Martha.
Never.
Pussy.
Sure, I lied to her about kissing a girl one time, but I was under the influence.
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
Kinda.
Plus, I found a watch.
Oh, yeah, that's fucked up. That's more fucked up.
By the way, the watch is still the greatest thing ever.
She probably has it still.
Dude, she put it in her panty drawer.
Okay. Sniffs it?
Wait, who sniffs it?
Martha.
Martha sniffs her own panty drawer.
Mm-hmm. The watch in the panty drawer.
Why would she sniff the watch?
Because Lionel.
It's not his, though.
Dude, stop. Just let it happen.
I don't know if I want this.
But, yeah, and then apparently...
What if, like,
Tom
Lionel and Martha had a foursome with Lex and Lana?
That is disgusting. That's terrible. Awful. Terrible. Don't ever say it again. It should be Adam and Lana, though.
What?
Adam and Lana, Martha. We can't put relatives in there, dude.
Adam's too rough.
Okay, Whitney, then.
Whitney's too drama and crying. He'll cry the whole fucking time.
I can't believe I lost my virginity.
Oh, my dad's dead.
That's so fucked.
You gotta cut that all out.
No, his dad's dead. That's facts.
Well, he is. They lost the story.
Hey, look. He's been dead a long time, okay? I think we're
That's true. Too soon.
Yeah, don't make the joke around the Fordmans.
I mean, the mom is still in psychiatric help after watching Tina beat the shit out of that person.
Yeah, it's like the whole Fordman clan dead.
Yeah, no, that is
They killed that family.
that sports center that they had. That
that
academy,
floor's done.
that's gone.
Yeah.
It was there for 50 years.
It probably got hit in the meteor shower and it just became like a Foot Locker.
Just like everything else.
Turned into a little Walmart or a gas station.
Just for people to spend their money.
Damn it. Yeah. So and then apparently they had the General Lee there because it was actually one of the ones they used in the show back in the day, apparently. But Michael Rosenbaum was apparently geeking out seeing Tom Wopat on set, like getting John and him to take him to the General Lee, and they took him around in the car, and he like was bragging about it to his brother. Michael Rosenbaum really loved that shit.
Yeah, it's probably all he's going to talk about on Talkville because they don't actually talk about the show because they don't know shit. Ah!
Damn, dude. We said it. You said it.
You're going to have to cut that out.
No.
No.
We stand strong, dude.
You can't do that.
Fight the power.
Hey, man.
It's all good competition,
It's
dude.
been a bad night.
It's all good competition.
It's been a bad night.
Look, man.
No good competition.
But
We don't compete against losers.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know why? Because we only enter a competition we know we're going to win.
Oh! And we're already a step ahead, dude. We've been a step ahead for a while.
Yeah. And we're a better Flash. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright.
It's been a long night.
But yeah, exposed. We're done. We've been exposed.
I've exposed myself.
It's over. We're done. What was the next episode? Damn. Oh, Splinter.
Our
100th episode.
100th. 100th.
So we're going to have something very special.
Nothing special.
Tune in next week. It's going to be great.
No, next week.
It's going to be a big game changer. For
Probably going to take a break for a long time.
Yeah. After that, like, we do the 100th, and we're just like, all right, we'll see you on.
No. We take it at the 99th. So we take it now.
Oh, okay.
So you don't get the 100th.
Oh, that's where we stop, guys.
It never happens.
We went far enough.
This is
That's
it.
We're on our last leg.
We're retired. I'm having 5 kids.
Psych. No special next week. It's done. 2 Nerdy Idiots. We're out of here. Somebody Save Me podcast is dead.
This is out. We've been saved.
It's dead, yeah. We've been exposed. We're done.
Yeah.
It's like cancel culture.
Yeah, I'm going to have to tell my wife I love strippers now. Thanks, Jack.
Dude, bummer, man.
I know.
What do you think she'll say? I love them too.
No. That won't happen.
Oh, well. But shout out strippers. Shout out senators. Shout out Smallville.
Shout out Olivia Benson.
We'll be back next week. Thank you for listening to the Somebody Save Me podcast. We're your 2 hosts.
Nobody listen to this one.
We're dipping out. Bon voyage.
I love astronomy.
Where's Lana?